She was more than just a queen. She was a strategist, a scholar, and a force to be reckoned with. Cleopatra VII of Egypt is often remembered for her beauty, but her true power lay in her intelligence and political prowess. How did she rise to unimaginable wealth and influence, and what ultimately led to her tragic fall? Discover the hidden truths about Cleopatra's reign, her struggles, and the wisdom she used to shape an empire. This is her story.
They tell my story in whispers, painting me as a seductress, a queen who used charm rather than wisdom. But I am more than the rumors. I am Cleopatra the seventh Philopator, last queen of Egypt, a woman who bent empires to her will, not with beauty alone, but with knowledge, strategy, and ambition.
I was born into a dynasty drenched in power struggles. My family, the Ptolemies, ruled Egypt for centuries, but our throne was never secure. When my father died, chaos erupted. To survive, I did what no woman dared. I seized power, not alone, but through alliances, through intellect. My first battle was not fought with swords, but with words. To keep my throne, I needed Rome, and Rome needed me. When I met Julius Caesar, I did not beg. I negotiated. Wrapped in a carpet, I was smuggled into his chambers. Not as a helpless girl, but as a ruler demanding recognition. He saw what others refused to, a mind sharpened by philosophy, diplomacy, and ambition. With Caesar, Egypt thrived. I restored our economy, expanded trade, strengthened my navy. But power is fleeting, and Rome is ruthless. When Caesar fell to assassins' blades, I was left exposed. Betrayal and war followed, and I knew I must choose my next ally wisely. Then came him, Mark Antony. He was Rome's greatest general, yet he was drawn not just to my throne, but to my mind. We ruled together, built an empire together. They called me his weakness, but in truth, I was his greatest strength. With Antony, I was more than a queen. I was a force. But Rome is never satisfied. Octavian, hungry for absolute power, turned Antony against me. Lies were whispered, war was declared, and at Actium, we lost. Not because we lacked strength, but because we underestimated ambition greater than our own. My kingdom was no longer mine. My love was lost. My enemies would soon parade me through Rome as a trophy, but I was no man's captive, and so I chose my ending. With the bite of the asp, I left this world as I ruled it, on my own terms. History may twist my story, but my wisdom remains. Power is never given, it is taken. A ruler must be feared and loved, and above all, a queen must never kneel.
If this story fascinated you, there's so much more to uncover. Cleopatra was not just a queen, she was a legend. Hit like and subscribe for more incredible stories of powerful rulers and their untold secrets. What do you think of Cleopatra's choices? Let's discuss in the comments below.